Thought another goal is all we needed. Taking second chances till we bleed. And when all the love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in that line, past that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in that line. Future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry. It was bone dry.
You have habits just like me. Talk too much with strangers. Get way too serious around family. And I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss you, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt. It started out as teasing,
Welcome back to another season of Rocket League for St. Joseph Scholar Hall. Starting off here, we're already 10 seconds into the game. A good shot from Skellington over to Demon Slayer on the orange side. A pass to Lonely Not Human off the wall. Immediately towards the blue net, staying right in front. A great block from Skellington, getting that ball right out of the way. Demon Slayer chasing the ball now. Breadstick trying to get it into that goal. 5-star hitting it onto the orange corner. Lonely Not Human intercepting that on the wall. 5-star trailing ahead for a block. Alex hitting that ball across the center line where Demon Slayer's already waiting for it. Demon Slayer and Skellington are going in an aerial battle together, getting that ball back onto the ground and away from their net. Lonely Not Human hitting it towards the goal, and a great block from Alex. Skellington now into the orange corner once again. Breadstick off the ceiling, misses the ball. Hitting it over to Lonely Not Human. Over to Alex. Lonely Not Human. Skellington with a block, and that's a goal for Lonely Not Human. 0-1, 3 minutes and 51 seconds remaining. First goal for the Bears. Wonderful goal. First 1 minute and 10 seconds of the game here from the Bears. Lonely Not Human, one of our returning players from last year. Starting the kickoff here is going to be 5-star, and Alex immediately towards Lonely Not Human in his corner. Close goal there from the OLB team, and Lonely Not Human hitting towards the blue net now. Alex in the air, defending that into his corner. Defensive move there. Over to 5-star, Lonely Not Human and Demon Slayer waiting patiently for them. 5-star off the wall now, low on boost, but just refilled it and missed the ball barely. Lonely Not Human bumping it up, passing to Demon Slayer. Blocked by Skellington, however, Demon Slayer and Lonely Not Human pass off each other, and that is a second goal for the Bears. 2-0 with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Both goals for the Bears. Another fantastic goal from the Bears there. Lonely Not Human once again, our returning player from last year who played on the Emerald Bears last year and has now been added to the Golden Bears team. Breadstick, Warrior, and Skellington off into the orange corner with a powerful pass to Demon Slayer. Refilling his boost there, Skellington back over where Lonely Not Human's already waiting for the ball. Breadstick went for it and slightly missed it. Demon Slayer in net blocking that. Alex and Demon Slayer battling for the ball over with Lonely Not Human, who is trying to bring it across that blue line, but 5-star is already waiting for him there. Demon Slayer and Alex going for the ball in the middle over into the blue back wall there towards the net. A very close goal with a fantastic save by the OLB team. Lonely Not Human trying to go for an aerial, but is out of boost and is blocked by OLB. Alex over to Lonely Not Human. Oh, just barely made it past that net. Demon Slayer getting it out of there. Skellington trying to go for a last-ditch goal. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. The ball in the air. Demon Slayer goes for that aerial, but runs out of boost just before he can hit it. Lonely Not Human follows up, passing to his teammate. Now in the middle of the blue zone, Skellington right up to the ceiling. Alex Dom already on the wall, waiting for that pass. Over into the center now, 5-star off into the corner with a defensive move. 5-star chasing close behind. Demon Slayer hitting it, keeping it in that blue side. Right in front of the net there. Lonely Not Human tries to go for another goal, but just barely misses. 5-star and Demon Slayer battling it out. Demon Slayer trying to go up the wall, but is staying defensive in net. Lonely Not Human flying past, and that's a goal for OLB. First goal for OLB, making the score 2-1 for the Bears. 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining. You can see there in the replay, Alex and Breadstick try to go for the ball. Breadstick trying to get that ball across the net as opposed to in it. But Alex just manages to get that ball at the right angle and hit it straight into the net. Well done, Alex. 5-star bringing it over until the orange corner now. Demon Slayer coming from where the net is. Alex Dom and Demon Slayer, Lonely Not Human right in front of the net now. Breadstick Warrior hitting it to his wall. In the air, Skellington and Demon Slayer passing to 5-star got banned, and that's another goal for OLB, tying up the score with 2-2, 1 minute and 1 second remaining. Fantastic aerial goal by 5-star there. Lonely Not Human tried to go for the save, but was just a few seconds too late. The kickoff here is going to be taken by Demon Slayer and, I don't know who that is. Alex Dom and 5-star got banned, are chasing the ball now in the blue side, trying to get it away from their net across the center line now. Demon Slayer hitting over to the blue corner. Skellington keeping it in the air. Alex Dom keeping it in his side. Demon Slayer is trying to keep that ball towards the net as well. 5-star keeping it in the air, trying to go for one last goal before the time runs out. 30 seconds remaining. Pass over to Alex from 5-star. Demon Slayer hitting that ball up, keeping it in the air, but is intercepted by 5-star off the wall. Lonely Not Human with the aerial into the blue corner. 5-star hitting that ball and pushing it over the midline once again. Demon Slayer waiting at the net. Lonely Not Human following up with that ball. Breadstick towards the net, and that's a goal for the Bears with 7 seconds remaining. 3-2. That was a goal by Breadstick Warrior. 2 goals for Lonely Not Human, 1 goal for Breadstick Warrior. 3 goals for the Bears in total, 2 for OLB. 7 seconds remaining. Kickoff here is taken by Skellington and Demon Slayer. 5-star and Alex trying to get one last goal in the last few seconds here. The ball is staying up the air. Lonely Not Human trying to chase it. 5-star keeping it up. And that's a win for the Golden Bears. Game 1 of 3 in the series. Wonderful first game for the Bears there. 2 goals from Lonely Not Human. 1 goal from Breadstick Warrior. Amazing defense from Demon Slayer. Great kickoffs, great game, very close game. Nitro Fuel is playing a strong offense and strong defense as well. The goal from Breadstick Warrior just slightly pushed the Bears over the top, preventing an overtime with only a few seconds left. Shortly hopping into our second game of 3. We're just waiting for the players to ready and hopping into our second game now. Game 2 of 3 in the series. Our kickoff is going to be starting shortly here, which looks like it's going to be taken by Demon Slayer and Alex. It's going to be 5-star and Demon Slayer. Breadstick Warrior with an immediate goal 6 seconds in. 1-0 for the Bears. 4 minutes, 54 seconds remaining. That's the second goal seen tonight from Breadstick Warrior, along with the 2 seen by Lonely Not Human in the previous game. Starting the kickoff here is going to be Alex versus 5-star, it looks like. Lonely Not Human and Alex battling right in the midline. 5-star and Breadstick now in the blue corner. Keeping it up off the wall, Demon Slayer. 5-star got banned. Breadstick Warrior, 5-star towards the orange net, but hits it up instead of forwards. Breadstick off the orange corner. Alex Dom hitting it in front of the net with a setup. Lonely Not Human hitting that ball, but is intercepted by 5-star waiting for him at the midline. The ball staying in the orange side now. Lonely Not Human, Demon Slayer, and 5-star all going for the ball at once. Off into the blue side now. Blues are on defensive and now offensive. Straight towards the net, but an amazing save from 5-star. Breadstick and 5-star, as well as Demon Slayer going for the ball, and that's a goal from Skellington. Score is now tied at 1-1 with 4 minutes remaining. Only a minute into the game and already 1 goal from each team we've seen so far. Lonely Not Human in net. Just barely missed that ball. Our kickoff here is going to be taken by Skellington and Lonely Not Human immediately into the blue side corner. in front of the net now, set up, and Demon Slayer tries to go for it, but just barely misses it. Lonely Not Human defending in net, going for that aerial with his boost. Alex Dom meets him in the middle. 5-star, and Alex waiting on the ground for that ball, kicking it back to the orange corner. Demon Slayer and 5-star. 5-star going for that goal, but is just a little too late. Demon Slayer and Alex off the wall. Demon Slayer chasing it in a defensive. Lonely Not Human towards the blue net, but is deflected by 5-star back into the orange corner. Trying to go for a goal there, but is slightly to the right instead of towards the net. Trying to go for an aerial now, right in front of the net, but his teammates weren't there. Alex tried to hit it in, but was just not set up for the shot. Skellington and Breadstick now. Breadstick off the wall, trying to go for an aerial, but misses it. Lonely Not Human kicking the ball into the center. 5-star tried to go for an aerial. Amazing save from Demon Slayer, straight up to the wall. Lonely Not Human tried to go for an aerial, but just missed the ball. 5-star hitting it in front of the net now. Breadstick Warrior hitting it over towards the other players. Skellington and 5-star in the air. Breadstick is on the ground. Lonely Not Human, the only player in the net defending, and he manages to defend it. Skellington hitting it back towards his own side, passing to 5-star, who has full boost, doing that aerial towards the net, hitting it over, where Demon Slayer manages to defend it, but Alex comes in and scores the goal anyways. What a fantastic setup from OLB. 5-star deflected from Demon Slayer, and then to Alex with the pitch. Great goal from OLB. 2-1, 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Our kickoff here is going to be taken by Lonely Not Human and Skellington. Breadstick immediately defending that ball, and that's another goal for OLB. 5-star got banned right off the kickoff. Passed right in front of the net. Demon Slayer missed that aerial. 5-star hits it straight into the net with only 4 seconds past our kickoff there. 3-1, 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Alex and Demon Slayer, and then Skellington versus Lonely Not Human. Straight over towards the Bears net once again with a 2-goal penalty. They're not keeping up with the OLB team. Alex Dom with another goal for OLB, making the score 4-1 with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. OLB is on fire with this streak of goals. Demon Slayer tries to go for that save. Same with Lonely Not Human. They're just not there in time. Our next kickoff here is going to be taken by 5-star and Breadstick Warrior off the blue wall. Over to Demon Slayer. Lonely Not Human close behind, defending in net. 5-star keeping it up in the air, but is out of boost and hit out of the way by Breadstick. Lonely Human with full boost over to Alex, intercepting that ball in the air. Alex once again hitting that ball, keeping it on an offensive in the orange side towards the orange net now. Breadstick chasing that ball. Demon Slayer with the save. Over into the orange corner. 5-star hitting it towards the net. Lonely Not Human deflecting it off into the blue corner. Skellington back over to Demon Slayer. Skellington chasing that ball once again. Goes for the boost and gets it. Ball almost passing middle line, now passing the middle line and back over to the blue side. 5-star already in the air, ready to hit that ball back to where it came from. Alex and 5-star are chasing the ball in their own side, while Breadstick and Lonely Not Human are on the offensive, trying to track that ball down and make sure that they can get it in the opposing team's net. With only 30 seconds remaining and the Bears needing another 3 goals, they must play offensively, and it looks like Breadstick is doing that here, but Skellington hits that ball off of Breadstick right into the net with no players in the net defending. Both with 0 boost, a pinch off of them there. Lonely Not Human almost there, but is not expecting that goal. 5-1 with 25 seconds remaining. Our next kickoff is going to be taken by Alex and Demon Slayer, and then immediately by Breadstick with very close goal, but Skellington predicts their move and manages to hit that ball back into the orange side. 5-star towards the net now. Breadstick and Skellington with a 6th goal for the OLB team. 6-1 with 11 seconds remaining. Fantastic teamwork between the OLB team, 5-star and Skellington. Our kickoff here is going to be taken by Skellington, Alex, and Lonely Not Human over to Demon Slayer. 5-star intercepting that ball in the air. Breadstick Warrior chasing it on the ground, keeping it up in the air. Demon Slayer blocking the net, and the ball touches the ground. That is a win for Nitro Fuel. Game 2 of 3. We are tied in the series at 1-1. 1 for the Bears and 1 for Nitro Fuel. 6 goals seen from Nitro Fuel there. 1 goal from Breadstick Warrior. Golden Bears playing a very defensive game that round, while Nitro Fuel was on the offensive, getting goal after goal after goal. Shortly heading into our next match here. This is the tiebreaker between the series, needing 2 out of 3 games to be won. Five minutes on the clock starting now. And our kickoff is taken by Demon Slayer and 5-star Breadstick immediately towards the net in a very offensive play. 5-star counteracts that, bringing it over into the orange corner. Demon Slayer chasing up the wall. Skellington towards the net immediately, but Breadstick is there with a defense. Trying to go for another goal from OLB. Lonely Not Human blocks that, but Alex manages to get his hands on the ball and pass it to Demon Slayer, who passes it right into the middle of the net. Lonely Not Human chasing that ball up. 5-star trying to get it into that net, but hits it off the post. Lonely Not Human chasing it off the wall. Skellington, Alex, and Breadstick all going for the ball. 5-star hitting it off the orange side here. Lonely Not Human off the backboard. Breadstick in net. Skellington hitting it towards the orange net. Over into the blue side now. 5-star already in the air. Breadstick up towards there, and that is a very close goal for the Bears, but they just barely managed not to get it in. Hitting right off the post. Lonely Not Human hitting back towards the blue side once again with a setup, and that is another very close missed goal. 5-star is hitting that ball over into the orange side now. No defense in the net apart from Lonely Not Human, and he manages to save it not once but twice. 5-star got banned, hits it into the blue corner now, hitting it and keeping it in the air. Demon Slayer down towards the net. Demon Slayer and Breadstick now with possession of the ball. Alex hitting it towards the orange net but doesn't have the right angle. Demon Slayer and Skellington are going head to head where 5-star comes in. Skellington tries to go for a goal and he makes it even when Lonely Not Human tries to defend. A good defense attempt by Lonely Not Human, but just manages to get into that corner, making the score 1-0 with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Our next kickoff here is going to be taken by Demon Slayer and Alex, and Demon Slayer manages to win that kickoff immediately starting in the blue side. Lonely Not Human taking the possession and giving it to Alex. Breadstick already in the air, ready to try and counteract that ball. Trying to go for a goal there. Demon Slayer in net. Skellington trying to get around that ball and hit it towards the net for another goal for the OLB. Breadstick with a demo down to Lonely Not Human. Demon Slayer chasing Skellington, and Skellington manages to steal the boost from Demon Slayer, giving him a significant disadvantage. Right in front of the net, Breadstick with very little boost is managing to defend that net. Over into the blue side now, 5-star and Alex get that ball away from the front of their net. We're seeing very strong defense from OLB, the Nitro Fuel. 5-star off the blue wall on the side. 5-star keeping it up in the air, and that is another goal for OLB, this time by 5-star. The score is 2-0 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Another goal for OLB. We're seeing a very offensive and defensive game from OLB, both of which are extremely strong. Over to Lonely Not Human, keeping it up in the air right off the kickoff. Nice and high. Over to Alex. Lonely Not Human managed to demo Alex, and 5-star bringing over to the orange side, and a very close goal off the post there. Lonely Not Human going for it off the ceiling. Breadstick hitting that ball from his position in the net, and now off the wall into the blue corner. 5-star waiting for it there. Lonely Not Human tries to go for the aerial, but comes in a little bit too low. Over in the orange side now, Skellington and Lonely Not Human battling for it. Lonely Not Human manages to hit it. Breadstick manages to advance that ball even further. Demon Slayer hitting it in front of the net, but Alex manages to get that ball out of his zone, but is immediately followed by Lonely Not Human hitting it back into their zone, and that's a goal for the Bears. Breadstick Warrior. The score is 2-1 for OLB, 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. We're starting to see a more offensive play by the Bears here in our third of 3 games. This is our tiebreaker. Our kickoff here was taken by Breadstick Warrior and Skellington over to 5-star now intercepted by Lonely Not Human. Towards the blue net, Skellington manages to get up to it in the air. Alex and Lonely Not Human both chasing that ball at incredibly high speed. Lonely Not Human keeping it in the air and trying to bring it over to the blue side. Demon Slayer manages to accomplish that. 5-star tries to go for an intercept, but does not have the boost needed. Still in the blue side, 5-star hits it over to the orange side. Breadstick, Skellington hits it towards the orange net, but is too high for a goal. Demon Slayer hitting it towards the blue net. 5-star with the defense. Skellington, Lonely Not Human trying to get it towards the goal with only 18 seconds left. 1 goal for the Bears, 2 goals for OLB. Breadstick trying to go for another goal, 10 seconds left. Demon Slayer now with full boost going for it off the wall. Towards their net now, Lonely Not Human, and the winner is Nitro Fuel. Our series of 3 games, and the winner is Nitro Fuel. 2 for Nitro Fuel, 1 for the Golden Bears. Great game from both teams. Love to see it. We'll be back with our next game in just a few moments.
chances still we bleed. And when all love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in their line, past them we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line. Future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry. It was bone dry.
You have habits just like me. Talk too much with strangers. Get way too serious around family. And I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss you, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt. It started out as teasing, but I had deeper meaning when I touched your chest. Now I don't know how, but if I did, and I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss you, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt.
Hopping into our second match with the Emerald Bears, starting off strong, 4 minutes 54 seconds, only 6 seconds into the game. Immediately, Yan Yam already in the orange side, and Yoshi Keita off the wall now, going for that flip in the air. Goated hitting that ball towards the center line. Unknown Panda trying to defend that net. Keita trying to defend that net. And that's a goal for SYV. Starting off with a goal for the OCVI Redhawks. 1-0, 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Our next kickoff is going to be Yan Yam versus Kaida 4 and Unknown Panda. Yoshi very close with an own goal. Civ and Goated. Kaida 4 chasing the ball along with Yoshi. Unknown Panda hitting that ball up in the air. Unknown Panda off the back wall now. Goated and Kaida. Goated, Kaida, and Civ. Yoshi, Civ, and Yanyam in the air. Yoshi hitting that ball towards the orange corner. Orange Panda, and that's a goal for Yanyam. The OCVI Redhawks with 2 goals. The Bears with 0. 3 minutes and 59 seconds remaining. Another great goal for the OCVI Redhawks. Game 1 of the series of 3. Our next kickoff is going to be taken by Goated, Yoshi, and Yanyam. Starting off in the air, Yoshi passing to Kaida. 4. Yanyam and Unknown Panda are chasing that ball. Civ and Kaida, Yanyam, Unknown Panda all trying to get that ball somewhere. Yoshi and Unknown Panda off the orange wall. Yanyam in the air, Yoshi close behind him without boost. Goated and Civ now. Kaida and Goated trying to get it towards that blue net, but keep getting intercepted by Yanyam, who keeps hitting it towards their net, and that's another goal for the OCVI Redhawks, this time by Yoshi. 3-0 for the OCVI Redhawks, 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Civ, Yanyam, and Kaida 4 going for this kickoff immediately to Yoshi. Starting off in the air, Yoshi, Unknown Panda tries to go into the air. Kaida hitting it towards the blue net. Yanyam intercepting that shot. Unknown Panda hitting that ball into the blue corner. Civ and Kaida close behind. Unknown Panda defending his net. Kaida in the net. Kaida hitting that ball, trying to go off the wall. Goated defending the net off the ceiling now. Yoshi and Unknown. Goated comes in under the ball, unable to hit it. Civ towards the net, and a great save by Kaida 4. Kaida 4 hitting towards the blue net now. Yanyam tries to defend that, but it just ends up going straight in the air. Kaida 4 bringing it back towards the blue side once again. In the blue corner now, wrapping around towards the blue net. Kaida 4 trying to get that ball as it lands. Goated gets it instead, doing the same thing that they were trying to do. And that was a very close goal for the Bears, but they were just not set up quite right. Unknown and Kaida hitting off of each other's cars. Kaida 4 and Unknown Panda creating a block there for the other team. Civ tries to go for the ball, but misses. Defended by Yanyam in the net there. Kaida 4's goal is blocked. Still 3-0 for the OCVI Redhawks with 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining. Kaida 4 hitting the ball up the wall now. Yoshi and Kaida 4, as well as Civ, all trying to go for that ball. Yanyam in the air, hitting it towards the orange side, defended by Unknown Panda. Yoshi hitting it closer to the net, but is hit by Kaida 4, who is advancing the ball into the blue side once again. Yanyam over to Goated. Goated to Kaida 4, over to Civ in the blue corner. Unknown Panda hitting it in front of their net. Yanyam manages to defend it. Yanyam, Unknown Panda hits that ball a little bit too hard for where they're trying to aim it. Civ hits it up into the air now towards the orange goal, Yoshi, but Kaida is there in the goal, ready to defend it, and he does. Yoshi off the wall now. Yanyam tries to go for a goal, but just doesn't have the right angle. Goated and Unknown. Kaida 4 all over the place. Yoshi hits it towards the goal, but is unable to make it, and that's a goal for Yanyam, who manages to get the ball up and back down. Because that's how gravity works. Another great goal for the OCVI Redhawks, 4-0 with 32 seconds remaining. Our next kickoff here is Civ versus Unknown. Goated Kaida back towards the net. Yoshi right in there at the net. Yan Yan with full boost, same with Goated and Unknown, but not using it. Unknown in the air, getting that ball over the blue side. Kata misses the ball. Civ hitting it away from their net. Up into the corner, 10 seconds remaining, 4-0 for the OCVI Redhawks. 5 seconds now, Kata 4 hitting that ball up, trying to keep it up in the air. Yan Yan, Civ keeping it up, and it hits the ground. The winner of our first match of 3 is the OCVI Redhawks 2. Shortly going into our second match there. In our first match, we saw a strong display of offense from our Redhawks. The Emerald Bears displaying a strong defense, although the Redhawks still managed to get goals past their defense. Kata 4 with the amazing saves, as well as Unknown with some great passes. Great teamwork overall for both teams. I love to see it. Hopping into our next match here, game 2 of 3. 5 minutes on the clock starting now. Kata 4 up that orange wall. Yan Yan over to Goated. Goated over to Civ in the orange side. Kata 4 in front of the net, and that's a goal immediately by Civ. Only 15 seconds into our second game. Civ from the other side of the arena manages to get that ball into the net, almost defended by Kata 4 and Unknown, but they're just not there. Yan Yan and Unknown go for that kickoff immediately. Civ trying to go for a goal right off kickoff once again, but Unknown Panda comes in from the left. Yan Yan over to Kata. Goated already there. Yan Yan going for the ball once again. All 3 of their teammates are there, and that's a goal for the Bears. Kata 4 tying up the score at 1-1 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. A great goal from the Bears there. Managed to hit it in just the right place at just the right time. Kata 4, a former commentator for the Bears eSports team, joining the Emerald Bears this year in his debut. And an immediate goal from Yan Yan on the OCVI Bears team. 2-1 for the OCVI Bears, 4:23 on the clock. Our kickoff here is being taken by Yoshi and Goated. Yan Yan and Civ close behind. Yan Yan with full boost in the air. Unknown Panda on the offensive, hitting that towards the net, trying to position it for Kata, who manages to hit it, but Yan Yan is right there. Yan Yan hitting it off the ground after bouncing off the wall. Civ there as well. Goated with the demo, coming in at 1,000,000 miles per hour from the other side. Civ and Yoshi hitting that ball towards the orange corner this time. Goated over to Yan Yan. Unknown Goated. Goated hitting the ball now. Civ there. And that's a goal for the Bears. Goated 1972. Another great goal for the Bears, tying it up once again with 2-2, 3 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. A great offensive we're seeing here by the Bears. Our next kickoff here is going to be taken by Yoshi and Kata 4 immediately over to the orange corner. Goated hitting it up into the air. Unknown following up close behind. Civ with a very close goal right off the post there from both Yan Yan and Yoshi. And that's another goal for Kata 4. Another goal for Kata. 3-2 for the Bears. The Bears now take the lead with 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. The Bears really picking up their offense and refining their defense midway through this match. We're seeing a improvement here. An immediate hit from Kata over towards the net off the kickoff, but just barely doesn't get it into the net. Civ almost with an own goal. Goated hitting it towards the net once again, but Civ is there. Kata once again in front of the net. Unknown Panda tries to hit it towards the net once again. Civ up the wall and over towards the orange net this time. Kata is there ready to defend. Off the wall over to Yoshi, straight up into the air. Unknown Panda tries to go for the aerial but misses it. Yan Yam and Yoshi in the air, hitting it towards the Bears net, but managed to hit the crossbar down. Goated over to the blue side now, hitting that ball across the blue field. Kata 4 intercepting that, but is quickly intercepted by Yoshi. Goated up the wall and off the ceiling, waiting for that on the ground. Yoshi, Kata 4 hitting it across the middle line. Once again, the Bears on the offensive, trying to get it into that blue net. Yan Yam and Yoshi battling Kata there. Goated and Unknown Panda keeping it in the blue side. The OCVI Redhawks on defense. Kata just fully refilling his boost, getting that ball around, but is demoed by Yoshi. Civ over to Yan Yam, hitting it into their own side and off the wall. Unknown Panda hitting that ball again. Yan Yam straight towards the net. Kata 4 manages to defend that, and Yan Yam tries to hit it again, but it goes up. Goated hitting towards the blue side now. Over in the blue corner, we've got Yan Yam and Civ along with Unknown Panda. Civ and Yan Yam as well as Yoshi are all taking the ball, trying to be offensive, but are stuck in defense from the pressure of the Bears. And that's another goal for Yan Yam. The OCVI Red Hawks are at 3 goals, tying up the score 3-3 with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. The Bears are going to have to show their offense once again in order to get that one last goal, or we're going to have to see an overtime game. This is game 2 out of the 3 series, so if the Bears do manage to lose this game, that will be it. Civ off the wall, Yoshi as well. The ball sitting in the air, Yan Yam and Civ over to the orange side. Kata and Unknown Panda going up the wall. Yan Yam trying to go for a goal, but is saved by Unknown and immediately deflected by Kata. Hit by Yan Yam back across the center line, but Kata is there waiting for him. Kata getting in front of the ball now, goated over towards the blue net. Yan Yam is there to defend it. Unknown Panda almost gets it in. Hitting towards the orange side now. Yan Yam tries to go for a goal, but is stopped by the bar. Civ hitting it over. Unknown Panda intercepts as well as Yoshi. 3 seconds remaining. 1. And that's going to be an overtime. Tied up at 3-3 for the OCVI Redhawks and the Bears. The kickoff here is going to be taken and immediately over to Yoshi on the left side of the field. Yoshi straight across that goal there. Yan Yam, Civ over towards the Bears net. Yoshi over towards the Bears net once again as well. Unknown trying to get that out of there. Kata defending that ball, making sure that that does not get in. Yan Yam with the goal in overtime. The OCVI Red Hawks managed to win the series, game 2 of 3. That is a win for the OCVI Red Hawks. Very close game from both the Bears and the OCVI Red Hawks. Amazing defense and offense that we've seen from both. We'll be back with our next game in just a few moments. Welcome to our third and final series of the night, the Golden Bears versus Pickles. We have Wishes for Car chasing the ball, and that's an immediate goal by Lonely Not Human. 1-0, 10 seconds into the round. One goal for the Bears, 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Lonely Not Human with the first goal of the game on the Bears team. Our next kickoff here is going to be taken by Lonely Not Human and Spencis. And that's another goal for the Bears. Wishes for Car, 2-0 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Another goal for the Bears. Wishes for Car immediately into the goal there. Our next kickoff is going to be taken by Your Mom. Demon Slayer right up to the orange corner. Across the blue field, Spencis in the net. Not Pat is chasing it as well. Lonely Not Human dragging that ball towards his own net. Wishes for Car intercepting that, bringing it towards the blue, and that's another goal for the Bears. Wishes for Car with his second goal, 3-0 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. Another goal for the Bears there. Wishes for Car with 2 goals now. Our kickoff here is going to be taken by Your Mom and Demon Slayer immediately into the blue corner. Spence is bringing that ball towards the blue net. Your Mom and Spence once again. Demon Slayer towards the blue net in front of the net. Demon Slayer with another goal for the Bears. 4-0 with 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Demon Slayer's first goal of this series. The Bears with 4 and Pickles with 0, 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Our kickoff here is going to be taken by Demon Slayer with the ball in the corner, bringing it over to the blue side. Almost a goal there for them. Lonely Not Human with a goal immediately off of the kickoff. 5-0 with 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. 5 goals for the Bears, 0 for Pickles. 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Only a minute into the game and 5 goals already. Our next kickoff, Spence and somebody else over into the corner with Lonely Not Human and Demon Slayer. Keeping that ball up in the air. Wishes, Lonely Not Human, and Demon Slayer all in the net. They've scored 5 goals ahead of the other team, so they must play defensive, waiting for the other team to score a goal. Demon Slayer hitting it towards their net once again. Lonely Not Human in the net. Wishes for Car defending that, hitting it over towards the blue side. Wishes for Car over to the blue corner. Spence and Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer demoing, not Pat. Wishes for Car with another goal, bringing the score 6-0 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. 6 goals for the Bears in 2 minutes. 1 goal every 20 seconds. Spence all the way over to Lonely Not Human. Very close with an own goal there by Lonely Not Human. Resting in the orange corner. Your Mom bringing it in front of the net. Spence there as well, getting into position. And there's a goal from Your Mom with the Bears team doing spins in front of the net. Great defense from the Bears team on that one. 6-1 now. 2:57 remaining. Good kickoff there with their team as well as Demon Slayer. Wishes for Car chasing that ball. Demon Slayer getting it out of Spence's way. Your Mom as well. Wishes for Car bringing it over the center line. Demon Slayer trying to go for a goal there. Wishes for Car chasing it behind as well. Your Mom taking possession of the ball. Your Mom towards the orange net, but is defended by Lonely Not Human. Lonely Not Human up the wall now. Demon Slayer off his head. Not Pat in front of the net, but nobody else is there. Wishes for Car off the wall there. Spence across the midline. Lonely Not Human off the wall to Not Pat. Not Pat misses the ball. Your Mom intercepts it, bringing it towards the goal, and Wishes for Car in the air with Demon Slayer on the ground. Wishes for Car bringing it across the midline now. Your Mom intercepting that ball, hitting it towards the middle now. Not Pat passing over to Demon Slayer waiting in the orange corner, the Bears corner. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. 6-1 for the Bears still. Your Mom demoing Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer with the save there. Your Mom keeping it in the orange side. Wishes for Car, as well as Demon Slayer trying to get that ball in front of their net. Spence and Not Pat grabbing it and bringing it over to the orange side. Lonely Not Human and Wishes for Car hitting Spence out of the way. Not Pat tries to go for a goal, but Lonely Not Human and Demon Slayer get it out of the way. 1 minute remaining. Wishes for Car trailing that ball with Your Mom. 1 minute remaining exactly. Wishes for Car going for a flip there. Spence stopping the ball, passing to Not Pat. Your Mom grabs the ball, and Demon Slayer demos Your Mom off the roof there. Lonely Not Human off the ceiling there, across into the blue zone, close in front of the net there. Spence and Your Mom managed to defend it, passing to Wishes for Car. Off the wall now, Wishes for Car putting it in front of the net with no teammates there. Spence and Your Mom bringing it over into the orange side. Wishes for Car and Not Pat up to the ceiling. Lonely Not Human ready to defend in the net. Lonely Not Human bringing it towards the orange wall now. Wishes for Car hitting it over. Lonely Not Human almost hits it into his own net. Over towards the blue goal one more time. 1 second remaining, and that's a first win for the Golden Bears. Game 1 of 3, potentially 2 if the Golden Bears manage to win this next game. 3 goals for Wishes for Car, 2 goals for Lonely Not Human, 1 goal for Demon Slayer, and 1 goal for Your Mom on the other team. Golden Bears versus the Pickles. The Golden Bears with 6 goals and the Pickles with 1. We will be right back.
dancing in their line, past that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line, future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry. Thought another goal is all we needed. Taking second chances, still we bleed. And when all the love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in their line, past that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line, future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry.
You have habits just like me. Talk too much with strangers. Get way too serious around family. And I don't have any wishes, but when I kiss you, our lips fit well. And I don't have expectations, but when I daydream, I fall asleep, and our hands melt. It starts